time for your most famous words in iRacing. It's time for your go time music. We come into this race with 22 drivers. Richmond returns to the schedule. And as they head down the front straight to the green flag, Barney will throw it. And ladies and gentlemen, the Eckhardt Coffee Roasters 188 Zippy, say it with me, is underway.
It's underway. You gotta coordinate that pre next time.
I'd enjoy it. I don't know. Just like that, we get halfway through our go time music that starts the show, and we're already on lap 2. Pete Hart leads, Aiden Gould. Douglas Henry, Matthew Legat was able to capitalize on Chris Warren having a bad start. He moves into that 4th position right now. Raymond Wimmer right there in 6th. A lot of people want him to win this race. It's a sponsored race. He put a lot of pressure on himself, Zippy, to go out here and perform. The right side of your screen, you guys can see the gap, not just between the leaders, but the pay line. So Jacob Alicia, 13 points off of Matthew Legat to get into the money. If Alicia doesn't finish in the money, it'll be the first time he's ever done that in his career. This is a career low for Jacob Alicia. But Douglas Henry, 414, Aiden Gould, 399, and Jody at 393, Houston Legat tied 364. Then guys that just moved into the top 10 in points, like Gary Smoke, Raymond Wimmer's there. Daniel Nans is missing, which means somebody else will creep their way in. Gordon Spain had 2 bad races. He got self-wrecked or self-spun at the Glen and then got wrecked last week at Atlanta. He definitely was going to finish 5th in points. I'd put money on it, and there he is on the outs. But he has made his return. Right now, Gordon Spain battling rookie Gordon Larson Jr. as both drove up to the wall, battle for the 13th position. Besides these pair for 3rd, closest battle on track is still back here with Jaheim, Michael Brooks, Raymond Wimmer. Gordon Larson Jr. was able to get around that gaggle of cars, and Raymond Wimmer is still dropping like a rock. Hey, Zippy, maybe it is a strategy as there's contact! No! Raymond Wimmer into the fence hard, and it won't throw the yellow.
Wow.
Big right front damage for Raymond Wimmer.
Yeah, he's going to have to come in and think that tire's not even spinning.
2 seasons in a row, this happens to Raymond Wimmer. And I think, and I don't want to throw anybody underneath the bus yet, but there might have been contact with Jaheim Carty. Well, we got to manually go back. Hold on, let's try it again. Here we go. So we got Jaheim inside of Raymond. Jaheim giving him a lot of room. On entry, Jaheim ships it in, gets up into Raymond. Oh, no.
Yeah, he got up into Raymond and almost back into, who was Michael Brooks.
It's a weird little reaction because it doesn't even look like Raymond. It doesn't even look like Raymond and him really make hefty contact. Oh, it's like he's overcorrecting for something that hadn't happened yet. You hear what I'm saying? Do you kind of recognize what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, maybe a little bit there.
Like, he's not quite... Because you're going to see Jaheim push up, and Raymond's there. Now, there is a slight piece of contact, but Jaheim keeps it down off of Raymond, but it looks like Raymond jumps out of the way, but then loses the car on his own after that.
Go to rear chase Jaheim. I think we might be able to see the contact there.
See, the thing is, we aren't given that option, sadly. We'll just kind of have to think about it. But right now, we go check on Raymond. He's down on pit road, but I think that might have been the case. And here we go now, 3 wide. It is. Here comes Joe. Matt unable to get all the way up to the fence because of the lap car at Jaheim, but Joe again can't quite capitalize on it. This is your closest battle on track at the moment. Matthew Legat trying to stay away from that number 3.
Yeah, we're still about 10 laps off from this pit cycle, so maybe these guys won't battle so much as we get here towards the end of the pit cycle, but Joe is relentless, and it looks like Matt just concedes it there finally.
Joe will get it back. Matt falls right back in line, and he has a good gap. So there's Matthew Legat, and there's Greg Jodiet. Now, Greg has been closing in, but thank you for mentioning the pit cycle because, well, Matt will remind us anyways. He is the first to come down pit road here, Zippy. This is an early pit. We see him short pit many a times, and it doesn't work for him, but he's going to try it again here at Richmond. He might know something we don't.
Did we totally miss
pressure.
Jacob Alicia going in on lap 70?
Yes, we did.
Wow.
Jacob Alicia did pit. I missed it too during that Joe Houston-Matthew Legat battle. So that's a really, really early strategy. If I think Matt's is too early. Oh, but it works out! Lane Myers tried to enter pit road, I believe, into the tire barrier. The barrels.
Wow. And that'll flip the yellow, huh?
I don't know what this does. I don't know who gets screwed over, but something big just happened. Let's take a look at what happened to Lane Myers first. Here we go. So Lane Myers, so he bounced off the wall, exit 2, so he goes like, all right, I got to come in here. I'm going to come in, I'm going to pit, I'm going to pit, I'm going to pit. Trying to lock it down, but it's not enough. Oh.
Oh, it just kissed him.
Unfortunate for Lane Myers. We're back underway. There's Douglas Henry, Joe Houston, Doug will fill that gap. Aiden also with an EOL had to go to the rear. A lot of fast guys that have to drive through this field. Alicia, Legat, and Gould. But right now, Douglas Henry clears himself into second. Pete Tart in front. Greg Jodiet, Chris Warren. Here comes Chris up the inside, trying to make a move. Michael Alfaro right there with Gary Smoke. At the stripe, Greg still trying to hang on, but Chris is looking bad fast. Side by side here for fourth. Your top 3 single file. Chris will clear Greg Jodiet. And now Michael Alfaro and Gary Smoke are ready to start knocking down that door on that top 5. And of course, you got Gary Smoke right there in the 6th position. Under attack by Michael Alfaro at the moment. Wreck might be Aaron Warren. Aaron Warren off the 2, brings out the caution. I don't see damage on the car. We got to take a look at the rear. But man, I think he might have self-spun. I don't see damage, so maybe he didn't have any help. Let's take a look at the replay. What just happened to A-Dog? So Aaron is in front of Legat and Gould. This is all for position. Right around 9th to 10th. Oh, Aiden bumps Matt into Aaron. Did you see that? Oh my. Aiden gives Matt a bump and it sends him into Aaron Warren. Oh no.
Park him.
Here we go. Drop of the green flag. Pete in the restart zone. He'll get away. There's Doug. Houston. Look at Chris Warren. Big jump to the top line. I thought he had a little bit more momentum than what we see. 3 wide. Just in the back. It's John Shane Buckler. Aiden Gould. Gary Smoke. Gary will get the worst of it. John put them elbows out and made some contact with the 51. Here comes Jacob Alicia, Aiden Gould, and John Shane Buckler. Aiden 3 wide bottom. He's done it before, and they'll wreck again. But I think this time John tried to block him.
That looked crazy.
I think John really jerked the car left there. In my opinion.
That was crazy.
Oh my. Let's go ahead and look at the replay. So you're going to see John had a bad exit. Aiden goes to the bottom, and John just doors him. There's nothing that Aiden can do. That was a little egregious, John. I hate to be that guy.
All those guys behind him that took tires at 106, tires and gas, that could be the last pit for them as the green flag drops on the front stretch. Chris Warren takes the lead.
We're 3 wide. Jacob Alicia looked for it. Gordon Larson Jr. Not a good launch. Here comes Matthew Legat up the inside. 4 wide for a moment. Oh, my. We're still getting Recky and Lucy. Oh, no. It's the
Pete!
big one. It's the big one in Richmond. We saw it once way
Doug!
back in season 1. No.
This is Aiden's chance.
No. Don't wreck. Oh, no.
Dude.
So, I mean, so you see Michael Brooks contact with Aaron Warren. Now it puts him up the track, but I see 01 of GLJ cross the bumper of the 92. Alicia nowhere to go. Pete Tart got clipped. Oh, no. Yep. And we just watched this slow motion Gary Smoke. I think GLJ gets into Pete Tart. Alfaro. Arca breaks the 66. Into the crash he goes. Oh, my. Here they go.
A great launch.
I think we're clean at the moment. I saw Aiden Gould back there making moves. Right now, Legat makes the move on Chris Warren. He got screwed over from that very first caution, and now he has the advantage. Up the inside of Chris Warren. Might be the fastest of the pair. A little loose off of 4. Chris able to get back in it around the top side. Greg Jody and Aaron Warren, Joe Houston right now. Jaheim Cardi in 6th. Here comes Legat up the inside of Chris Warren. Side by side still. And I think Chris knows he has something needing to... Oh! I thought he was about to dump him. Legat, not a good line. Almost got Chris involved. And now here comes Greg Jodian up the inside. Greg looking for second. He will clear. Here comes Aaron Warren and Chris Warren running 3rd and 4th again. As Greg Jodian now makes that gap between him and Legat 4 seconds. Houston and Aiden, they know they need to move. Can't let Matt get out too far ahead. Joe, I think we'll finally get the position. Here comes Aiden. So Joe into 2nd, Aiden Gould into 3rd. And like you said, maybe we're still anticipating pit stops, but I got a feeling that these guys might be able to make it to the ends. Here we go. Matthew Legat won the PALracing All-Star race. The first time we ever did it. He's the season for All-Star. Turns around and wins the Frontier Truck Tour Championship. And now, through 3 and 4, Matthew Legat is finally a winner in PAL.
Let's go.
Waffle House
and
like
coffee.
that.
Don't get much better.
Waffle House and coffee. It's an all-star
Good
meal.
race, boys. Good run, Gordon.
Good run, man. Good win.
Legat will finish burning it down, parks it on the straightaway. Matt, you are finally a winner. The All-Star race of the Truck Tour Championship and all of that, and you finally get a win in PALracing right here at Richmond. You are the Eckhardt Coffee Roasters 188 victor here at Richmond.
Oh, man. I can't tell you how good this feels. The All-Star race was great, but it feels good to cement my name in the history books now. Finally get a points-paying win.
How are we celebrating tonight, Matt?
Oh, we're going to Waffle House. Getting our Eckhardt coffee. I'm grabbing my bag and driving to Waffle House. We're going to celebrate.
That's so great. Matt, you've been racing really, really well the back half of this season. You know, what did it take tonight to get that 4.5 second lead?
Yeah, last season I felt like I could have won this race, and going into tonight, I wasn't as confident with the repave and all that. Just logging clean laps. I thought I was screwed on that first caution. It put me a lap down, but eventually we got back. We got on the right side of the cycle. A couple guys got involved, and I think it was a backstretch crash, so that put me in perfect position. First one on fresh tires, and just never looked back.
Alrighty, Matt. Congratulations on the win. Your first here in PALracing, a trophy to the cabinet. What a season it was for you.
I'll see you at Waffle House.
All right, I'll see you there.
We'll see you
Save
there.
Spot. I'm going to oil up and give you that maple syrup foot job.
Oh, no.
We'll send him down. Let's go ahead and grab your P2 finisher, Aiden Gould. Here he is on the front stretch. Aiden, no one's zipping the booth to get a copy.
I got you guys.
Well, Aiden, I will ask you about your race, but what's it like seeing, you 7-time winner? Like, yeah, he has the All-Star race win, the Frontier Truck Tour Championship, but he has yet to win a points-paying race. What's it like to see one of your friends get it done right here at Richmond?
About damn time, that's for sure. He had it coming. He was quick tonight. It's nice to see Matt in victory lane. It's nice for us to get a 1-2 finish. Sucks that Pete got wrecked. I don't know what happened there because I was on the other side of the track when it happened. But it's cool to see Matt get a win.
Aiden, you say it's cool to see Matt get a win, but man, I think this just cut you out of possibility for the championship. How's that gotta feel?
Yeah, Doug keyed up on the mic when that wreck happened, so I thought he was out, but it looks like he didn't have too much damage after all. I mean, I might gain like 5-6 points on him, but it doesn't help when a car tries to take out Pete and me at the beginning of the race, so that doesn't help at all, but I mean, it's whatever.
The gap between both of you going into Darlington should be right around 15 points. What's the outlook like for that track?
I mean, it's really that easy. I have to win, and he has to finish like, I don't know, like 10th, 11th, 12th, which is not Douglas Henry speed, that's for sure. So, I mean, we'll look at the points. I don't think it's around 15. I think it was like 16 coming in. I think it'll be like around 10 points. So, I'm just going to need to pull what Matthew did in the Frontier Truck Tour.
Alrighty, Aiden. Well, you still got another top 3. You're putting together good finishes. Even if you're out of the championship, we still know that you're going to be a factor next week, and you're going to go out there and you're going to put on a show. But congratulations on the season you've had, Aiden. You can't forget, dude. You are a 7-time winner in PALracing, the most of all time. It's cool to see some of your friends join the column.
All right. And
In
first,
the record
I got
books.
some breaking news.
Breaking news.
I will be able to return to the start of season 5. Not gonna be full time, but I'll be there for the start.
All right. Sounds
Fantastic.
good. Thank you, Aiden.
Thank you.
We'll send Aiden down, and now to round out the top 3, Joe Houston. Joe, it looked like you needed just a little bit more there at the end, maybe that late race caution. We know you probably had the best long-run car. What did you think needed to happen for you to be the winner here tonight?
I think I losing track position to Greg. Had to really work it there at the end to get by him, and then I just didn't. I was too far behind Matt, and just didn't have enough left to even hold off Aiden. So maybe props to those guys though. They really were able to save tire. I mean, I think probably would have to say they did a better job of that tonight. So, but happy to be back on the podium. Happy to be back, and yeah, it was a fun race. I'm exhausted.
Well, you're in. I think this will put you right at 5 in the point sheet. So you're in the money. As we get into Darlington, what can we expect?
Try and go for another Triple Crown, Crown Jewel event. Get 2 out of 3, or hopefully we get the pacemaker Triple Crown sweep. We'll see what happens. I think I'll be fast. I think there's going to be some guys who are probably going to be a little faster on raw pace again, but get the long runs, get some strategy, mix it up, then I'll be there.
Joe Houston, confident they can go out there and get that win next week. We look forward to it. Thank you, Joe.
See you, fellas.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Zippy, thank you so much for joining me. This will conclude the Eckhardt Coffee Roasters 188 here at Richmond. Thank you so much, Hayden and everybody over there at Eckhardt Coffee Roasters, Raymond for hooking us up. It was an awesome race here at Richmond. Leggett finally gets the win, and we go into the season finale that Don't Tread on Me at Darlington. Zippy, thank you so much for joining me. What a race that was.
Night.
All righty. Have a good night, everybody.